Hello, I'm Abel Gonzalez with Acolyte Technologies, coming to you direct from Floral Mart in Atlanta, Georgia. It's football season, and what better way than to recognize a lovely senior girl on homecoming night than with this dazzling design. We'll be creating it for you today. In this segment, we'll be featuring 4 Acolyte products. The Toronado 9.12 PNP, 9 12-inch wire stems with LEDs on the ends. We'll also be incorporating our Toronado 20 Curtain PNP, memory wire with 20 LEDs in a curtain design. We'll also be incorporating our Ice Breaker scrolling LED badge, programmable with up to 20 messages of your choice. And last but not least, our Sumix 9 RGB PNP in 14 different LED colors. Along with our Acolyte products, we'll also be using product lines from Plus One Imports, Berwick Offray, ACI, and Fitz Designs. To assemble this fashionable mum, what we start off with is, of course, our cardboard backings, in a snowman shape, if you will. We add punchinello to the backings, and we staple it all the way around. This will help to support our frame, our bows, our flowers, and our Acolyte lighting systems. Once we have glued our bows into place, we're ready to install our Toronado 9.12 first. With just a drop of glue on the backing, we add the lighting system to the back. Remember, it has memory wire, so the wires can actually be fit into place once the glue has dried. The battery compartment we glue in with just a dab of glue into one of the ribbon loops. Now we're ready for our flowers. As you can see, we add a piece of chenille to the bottom of the flower. Inserted through the flower and pulled back through, we wire it around the stem of the flower. This not only gives us great adhesion, but it also gives us a better surface in which the flowers will hold to the bows. By adding hot glue to the petals and to the stem, this provides surface to the flowers themselves. Senior girls all over the country now are trading off on going away from their actual school colors. They're wanting something more individual and personalized. Thus, this is where the silver came from. Many girls are opting for either solid silver and white or solid gold and white to represent their class ranking in high school nowadays. Once we have glued all of our 6 flowers into place, our next step is to incorporate our Sumix 9 RGB. The Sumix, with its color changing capabilities and all of the 9 LEDs shining brightly, is a great accent to incorporate in the center of the mum. With just a little bit of glue around the battery casing, we can incorporate it into the center of the mum and hide it neatly into the bows. But once this is activated, it'll shine through. And remember, being a part of the PNP system, the point and party, it's remote control activated, so you can change the colors at will. We take a tool bow with lots of glitter and sparkle, and we add it to the top of our unit, adding a little bit of glue to the sides so it'll adhere to our flowers as well. As you can tell, it changes colors just by pushing on it in the center button, or again, with our remote control, which is sold separately. Once our flowers are glued into place, we add a few trinkets and charms to the flower itself. We add a glittered letter to the top flower, and a glittered fleur-de-lis to the bottom. What senior girl doesn't want to feel like royalty? Once those have dried in place, you're ready for the next step. Our next item to go in is our Toronado 20 Curtain PNP. Our casing again goes into the ribbon. And being a waterfall, it actually falls down and cascades over our ribbons. The memory wire can be looped through the punchinello or through the loops of the ribbon itself. And just a simple twist and pinch will let these lights cascade down. The last thing to add are assorted trinkets and charms. We have glittered stars, glittered feathers, and glittered bead on fishing line, glued into our arrangement. It adds height and dimension to our senior mum. The fishing line always gives you a nice little orbiting technique around the flowers. The stars show that she is truly one of a kind. And again, the memory wire allows us to tuck the lights deep inside the mum for a truly illuminating effect. The best thing about the Toronado is that it has 12 inches of wire stem, which could actually help you run the lights all the way down to the bottom of the flower if needed. As you can see, our football mum is coming together nicely. We've added a feather boa, a homecoming charm connected by punchinello ribbon, several Christmas ornaments. Why not? It's the season to jingle and sparkle, to stand out from the crowd. Once our design is done, there's only one thing to add. The latest thing from Acolyte Technologies is our scrolling LED badge, the Ice Breaker. With its magnetic clip, the Ice Breaker truly is one way to break the ice. Can you imagine a high school senior walking around wearing this beautiful masterpiece? And even if she is the homecoming queen, who couldn't use an icebreaker? When the football lights go down, our acolytes come up, and we have a dazzling homecoming, proving once again that Acolyte Technologies truly is the gold standard in LED lighting. The Toronado 9.12 PNP from Acolyte Technologies is an accent light with 9 12-inch memory wire stems with 9 LEDs in a pinwheel design. The unit has an on-off switch and 3 replaceable AAA batteries. With a waterproof battery case and remote control capability using the Acolyte standard remote control, which is sold separately. The unit is currently available in white. The Toronado 9.12 PNP is rated to last 24 hours per battery set and 48 hours on standby mode when used with a remote control. The Toronado 20 Curtain PNP from Acolyte Technologies is an accent light with memory wire and 20 LEDs in a curtain design. The unit has an on-off switch and 3 replaceable AAA batteries. Completely waterproof and remote control capable with the Acolyte standard remote control, which is sold separately. The unit is currently available in white. The Toronado 20 Curtain PNP is rated to last 24 hours per battery set and 48 hours on standby mode when used with a remote control. The Ice Breaker by Acolyte Technologies is a personal scrolling LED message board that can store up to 20 custom messages and is easily programmable. The unit comes with a replaceable CR2032 battery and magnetic clip. The Ice Breaker is rated to last 24 hours per battery set.